Hello, everyone. Hello, Manvi. Shall we start? Hello. Are we waiting for somebody else? Hello, everyone. Shall we start the demo now? I hope all the other candidates have joined. So let's begin with it. I'm sharing my screen. Please let me know if it is visible. My screen is visible to you all. Anyone can reply, please. Hello. Can anyone reply if my screen is visible to you? Kaveri, could you please reply? Am I audible? Hello. Can I get some response? Okay, fine, fine. Thank you, Rajesh. So we'll start. I have to mm, Okay. So topic for the day is introduction, roles, scope, and career in RA. So welcome to the demo. So what we are going to discuss in this demo today is what are the different roles, what is the scope and career you can have in regulatory affairs department. Okay. So it's just a basic introduction to regulatory affairs. So I'll tell you what are the different responsibilities of regulatory affairs, what is regulatory affairs, and what is the scope for it. So I don't know, I'm having some technical error here. So the contents are introduction to RA, role of RA professional, scope and career. So these are the different topics we are going to complete. That is, I'm just going to introduce you all to regulatory affairs. What is regulatory affairs? How it works? What are the different responsibilities of the RA? And how what is the different careers option you can have. Okay, sorry for this. So, as a regulatory affairs, anyone knows what is the um, regulatory affairs responsibility or what is regulatory affairs? Okay, I think there is some problem. So, to introduce regulatory affairs basically form a link between a pharmaceutical company and a regulatory authority. Now, a regulatory authority are of different types. For different region, we have different regulatory authorities. If you are a pharma person, you must be knowing we have for India we have CDSCO. For UK we have MHRA. For Europe we have EMA. For US we have USFDA. So these are the, in general term, they are called as regulatory authorities. So RA person is the one who forms the link between these authorities, and we are the ones who are responsible for registration of a product in a market. If I want to register a product in India, so I should know all the guidelines of CDSCO. If I want to sell my product in UK market, I should know guidelines of MHRA. So that is one responsibility. That is, we register a product in different markets. Responsible for knowing the requirements for obtaining the product approval. So, in order to in order to, once we register the product to get a license, to get any product approval from that particular region, we are responsible for to know the guidelines to obtain the approvals. Now, we are basically involved in two parts. One is when we register a completely new product, okay, and whatever activities happen once your product get approved, that is, you get a license. So the team which is looking after the new product introduction part, which is basically linked with the R&D part. Okay, at that level, we, as you all know, we have the exhibit batches, then we prepare the dossier and we submit it to the authority. So they are the new submission team. And once you get an approved license, after that, whatever activities happen through for that license, it is taken care by the post-approval team. That is, the whatever activities after the approval we get are taken care by post-approval team. So these are the different responsibilities. You can say just an introduction in order to register a product, to obtain an approval, and it forms a link between the company and the regulatory authority. We are basically involved at the R&D level as well as the commercialized level, where we are in contact with different departments. Now, as you all know, these are the different health authorities. MHRA is for UK, then FDA is for US FDA, TGA is for Australia. We have Health Canada for Canada, Informed is for this in Portugal, and Visa is for Brazil. So these are the different regulatory authorities in RA. Now, there are different types of applications which are submitted. That is INDA, that is investigational new drug application, new drug application. Then ANDA is abbreviated new drug application. These three applications are mostly goes for the regions like US, then Japan, all these countries. They require this INDA, NDA, and ANDA application, mostly the national procedure. But for Europe and MHRA, we file what is called as MAAA, that is marketing authorization. Okay, so marketing authorization is the first license. Marketing authorization application is the first license for the new product. And INDA, NDA, and INDA and NDA are also for the new product. But ANDA is for generic product. Okay, and MA is for the initial product in Europe and MHRA. So such different kinds of types of applications are filed in different regions. Now, terms which we basically used in RA, that is dossier. Now, what is dossier? Dossier is basically, in layman's language, we can say it's a file which contains the entire data about a particular product, right from the API to the finished product. So everything, whatever excipients, whatever API, different tests which are performed, the manufacturing process, the formula, everything is present in that dossier. So it will be a full file of the entire finished product drug. Okay. Then we have modules. Now, what are these modules? Now, this dossier has a particular kind of format, which is called as ECTD format. Now, in that ECTD format, we have five modules. Okay. Now, module one is the region specific. Module two is the summary of the module 3, 4, 5. Module 3 is basically the quality part. Module 4 is non-clinical and module 5 is clinical. So I'll show you in the picture and I'll explain to you all. So these are the terms. So we have eCTD is a format of the dossier in which we have five different modules. And then we have the changes which takes place after the registration of the product. They are called as variations. And when once the your approval is granted, after 5 years, it undergoes renewal, and that time we have to file renewals. So these are the general terms which are used in regulatory affairs. And the softwares, of course, they are different. There are different types of softwares like Viva, Vault, Adam, GI, Insight for Viewing, ECTD Manager, then Lawrence Validator. There are different softwares which are used for uploading the documents in the ECTD format and submitted to the authority. Okay, so these are the some I have listed down some of them. So there are many others which you can understand. There are divisions of RA. So basically, RA is divided into first part, that is new submission part, where we are linked to R&D section, and post-approval activities will be the commercialized part, that is QC section. Okay, QC, production, all these departments are linked to us. Now, new submission means you are completely filing a new dossier. Okay, where you have to register a product. Once your product is registered, you get the approval. And after the approval, whatever changes are happening in that particular license, they are called as post-approval changes. Okay, now those post-approval changes, the changes which actually happens are the uh, changes which are uh, like thickness, hard change in thickness, change in hardness, all these are the different changes. So they are actually the changes which takes place in your dossier, and they are called as variations. Okay, what is happening? Okay, why RA is required? Now, RA is basically required. I'm sorry for this technical error. There's something happening here. Is the protection and safety of human health to ensure the quality, safety, and efficacy of the drug product, obtain regulatory requirements for registration of the drug product, and drug development commercialization. Okay, so these are the different function. That is why RA is required. The first of all, the protection and safety of the human health is very, very important. Okay, because if the product is not safe, okay, if the public will take the medicine and they it might harm them. So the protection and safeguard, in order to do this, we have something called as different guidelines which are specified by different regions. So we have for MHRA, we have different guidelines. For US FDA, we have different guidelines. Canada, we have different guidelines. So they have, according to the people, they have planned their guidelines. And we have to, if I want to register a product into that particular market, so I have to know all the guidelines. So that is how we can protect and safeguard the human health. Then to ensure the quality, safety, and efficacy of the product. So the quality and the safety and efficacy of the product should be good. Obtain the regulatory requirement for registration of the drug product in the market. So in order to register a product, we should have the knowledge how to register a product into a particular market. And of course, drug development and commercialization. The drug development takes place at the R&D level, and commercialization in the point of view of your financial things. So when you formulate a product, you sell it, you get monetary benefits. So this is also a reason for which RA is required. Now, we are connected to different departments, not only one departments for analytical, preclinical, R&D, then uh, business development, marketing, QC, production, finance, HR, everybody we are connected to, even the government also. Okay, so we are the core department, you can say, which is connected to all these departments. We are somehow connected to different departments. Okay, so it is not only one department which we are connected to, it is all the departments along with that the regulatory agencies. Okay, so we have role to play in each and every department in some or the other manner. On what issues does the DRA department provide assistance? So we help on which different types of issues. They are listed down. First is licensing, okay, to get a license for a particular product, registration, development, manufacturing, okay, quality guidance, pricing, marketing, and pharmacovigilance. So these are the different issues we are mostly assisting. The most important one is the licensing and the registration part. So others are all we are related to it, but not so much. But licensing and registration is the important part of the regulatory affairs. Now, roles and responsibilities. So, as I've already told you, we keep in touch with all the guidelines, all the international legislations, customer practices. We should know all the guidelines. Ensure that the company's product comply with the current regulations. Our professional job is to keep the track of every changing legislation in all regions in which the company wishes to distribute the product. Formulate regulatory strategies for all appropriate regulatory submissions for domestic, international, and contract projects. Coordinate, prepare, and review all appropriate documents, for example, dossier, and submit them to the regulatory authorities with a specified time frame in cohesion with the organization. So all the documents, whatever is required to register a product are prepared by the RA. Maintain, approve the applications and record of registration fees, whatever fees we have to pay, then against the submission of DMF and other documents. Respond to the queries as they arise and ensure that the registration is done. Okay, so all these are roles and responsibilities of RA. Now, let's see what is the future or what are the opportunities we have in RA. So, qualification required. The basic qualification you should have is M.Pharm, B.Pharm, MSc, or BSc. Okay, so you should have some life science background. Now, along with this, we should have some scientific background and the management skills. Along with that, communication, negotiation, team building, management, flexibility, and willing to learn. All these things are required. If you want to excel in RA, you should have the knowledge. Along with that, the communication skills, because we need to communicate with the agencies. Okay, you should be thinking analytically, like uh, not the pharma analyticals. It is the strategy which we form in order to get the approval for regulatory. So this you will understand when we'll start with the class. Okay, it should have that communication and organization thing. You should organize your work. Management is very much required. Team building is required. All the other qualities along with your scientific background is essential for a RA profession. Okay. Now, designations I've just listed down. Most of the time it starts with trainee, then officer, then executive. Executive is considered as RA Associate 1, senior executive is RA Associate 2, assistant manager, RA Associate 3, manager, senior manager, and it goes on. So it depends on which company you are joining. So it can be anybody. I mean, you can have RA Associate 1, 2, 3 directly instead of trainee and officer. So it depends on which company you are joining. They will have different designations. Now, this is a general statement. Don't mark my words. It is I've just written down. Nowadays, people get good, high, good salary when they join, but This is the number which I have listed. So just I would say B Farm, I don't think it's 15, 25. They get a good package. Even M Farm will start, I'm just saying 20,000 to 30,000. But you will get a good salary if you opt for a very good company. Okay. So that is one. Now you have a good opportunity in government agencies like you can try even in CDSCO in MHRA. Okay. Then you can try in US FDA. There are opportunities available. Then the most important job opportunity is in abroad, where you can have a good package, okay? Good salary packages you get in UK, US, European Union, and that's, I would say, another good opportunities you get in abroad. So if you could try in abroad, that is one. Government jobs you get, and in our country, India, you can have pharma jobs where you can have all those designations. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That's the introduction to RA. That was my uh, demo today. So if you have any queries, you can ask. I'm sorry for the technical error which is happening here. So if you have any queries, you can ask me. Any queries, Kaveri or Rajesh? If something which is related to your fees or any other things, you can ask Manvi. And if it is related to training, what you want to know. So basically, I want to tell you this course will be of 8 classes. Okay. So Saturday, Sunday, weekends, we are going to take it 7 to 9. Okay. Now, this class course will be introducing you to the basics of RA. Okay, when you basically enter into RA department, what are the different things you have to work on? So I'll teach you regarding variations, different types of variations, then different in different regions, what is the methodology to register a product, then the main regions, okay, not everything like US, you can have UK, Europe, okay, and then rest of the world. Then we have the way post-approval studies, entire thing like different variations, what are the different types of variations, how to categorize them, then different guidelines which are required. Okay, then softwares we are going to learn. One of the important software that is Viva Vault. Okay, so we won't be able to show you like actual software, but we are going to give you the basic idea about it. And we'll learn about different authorities, different regions, then all post-approval studies, variations, renewals, different guidelines, the basic thing which is required when you enter into RA department and the knowledge about RA. So that is what we are going to complete in this course. So if you have any query, you can ask me. I have just introduced to you all the topic, so it's not in detail. Yeah, yeah, Rajesh, if you have any query, you can ask. Can you hear me or I don't know, either I am not able to hear you all or something like that. Usually I get response from my candidates, but this class, no response. If you have any query, if you are not able to speak here right now or there's some issue, then you can contact Manvi. Then if you can ask her the query, she can connect it to me. Okay. Rajesh, you're speaking something and I'm not able to hear something like that because I can see you're unmute, or is it the issue from your side or my side? Yes, anybody have any queries you can ask me with related to the course. If you want to know what are the different things we are going to cover. Rajesh, if you have something you cannot speak or something, then just type in the chat if you have any query. Yes, anybody has any query? Kaveri? Okay, then I think if you, I don't know if there is a issue from your side, you want to speak and cannot speak, then you can connect to Manvi, and if you have any query, you can get connected to me. Okay, right now, if it is not possible, um, yeah, so my demo is done, and I don't know, there is no response. So you can connect to Manvi and then connect to me. So we'll speak if you want. And for now, we can log off since,
Hello, madam.
yeah, 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 Rajesh, tell me. I can
I
hear you
am
now. Yeah.
madam. Actually, I am a pharma professional working in QA department.
Which department?
QA department.
Okay.
Is there any chances regarding with my experience to get arranged
You
after
want to
getting
get
certification?
you want to get into RA now from QA?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, there is chance. There's no issue. You can, because any department QC production, any department person can go to RA. There's no issue. You should have the technical background, so that much is enough to go into RA. How many years of experience do you have?
6 years experience I have in QA department.
Yeah, you can try in RA. There is no issue. QA people also do can enter into RA. There is no issue.
They will consider my experience for nothing with that
But
certificate, or I have to enter as a person.
you want to know how to enter RA?
Yes, ma'am. With the certification, is it possible to enter?
Yeah, see, you can add this to your resume and then you can answer the interviews of RA. It is possible.
Job assistance is there for after getting certificate
Yeah, about
publishing.
job assistance and everything, you can ask Manvi. She will assist you in that
We will
regarding
miss
it.
the class. There any chance to get the video?
Haha.
If we have one, we have shift duties actually.
You're saying,
Uh, hello.
yeah, yeah. I am
Actually,
not able to hear you clear.
we are working in shift duties, man. Shifts.
Okay,
By that time, we will miss the class.
okay.
Any
Then
chance to get that
yeah,
recorded
yeah, you
video?
will get the recording. You will get the recording of the class. Okay, so she will provide you the recording. After
Mm.
listening to recording, if you have any query, you can, if you're not able to attend the class, then you can ask me. There's no issue in the next class.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, Kaveri, tell me.
I'm
I'm not able to
Abhi.
hear you. Yeah,
Hello, ma'am.
yeah, yeah. Speak, yeah.
I'm final
Yeah,
year
Kav.
student now of me.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
After a brief time, I buy
Yeah, Kaveri, speak.
home.
Yeah. You're saying something, but your voice is not audible actually. It is getting break.
Hello.
Yeah, now I can. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, Kaveri, speak.
I'm this time final year student now. After time, can I apply directly to any department? Even of the decision by already informed.
I didn't get you. I just heard RA department. Your voice is not clear.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Speak.
Can I apply directly after this time any department?
You have done B Farm. You want to enter into RA department, you're saying?
Now I'm final
M-Forms
student
is
B.Com.
compulsory to RA department or B-Form is enough?
B Farm is also enough. Yeah,
I know
Kaveri. Hello.
hello.
Yeah, Kaveri, go ahead.
Now I'm this time final year student.
I'm so sorry. I cannot hear your voice clearly.
Madam, resume preparation is there from your side or we have
Yeah,
for our side?
resume format is there that you can speak to Manvi, that she will help you in preparing resume and all. Okay.
So after certification, any interviews are there? The information given by
Uh,
from the
so
consultancy
that
side or
all that you can ask Manvi. I'm
okay, okay.
concerned about the training part. If you want to know what actually we cover and all, so that I
Mm,
can tell you about certification, about assistance, about CV, that all those things you can ask Manvi.
okay. So
Okay.
total how many classes, madam? 8 classes.
8 classes. Okay, every weekend, 7 to 9. So we have mostly a 1.5 hour class. Then we have a buffer time to discuss about the questions. If
Saturday,
you have
Sunday,
any.
madam. Only
Yeah,
one.
yeah, Saturday, Sunday, weekends.
The new batch
Kaveri,
when it will start, madam? From tomorrow onwards.
from tomorrow onwards, that's what we are thinking of to start. So we get candidates, then we'll start by tomorrow.
Possible to start in next Saturday.
Pardon?
Next, it is possible to start in next Saturday or next Sunday.
Yeah. It depends on y'all. So when to start, like we'll have to discuss if somebody is in, we can start from next Saturday also. There's no issue.
Okay.
Kaveri, you were speaking something. Otherwise, you can connect me through phone call. You can call Manvi and get connected to me if you have any queries to ask.
Madam, please
Hello, ma'am.
check in same message.
Okay, it's just yeah, Kaveri, I could hear you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, tell me.
Now I'm final year B Farm student. After completing my B Farm, can I avoid M Farm? Can I directly join RA department or apply it?
You can do it. It's not like that. It's you can like you if you're a B Farm, you can go to RA department directly. Or if you want to continue with your post graduation also, you can do that way. So it depends on you. After B Farm, you want to do go to RA department, start working, you can do that. There is no problem.
But
Qualification. Yeah.
difference in salary in B Farm and M Farm.
Salary wise, see, when those 2 years, when you do your M Farm, by the time your salary will increase when you finish with your M Farm. So there is no much difference. It depends. See, basically, it depends on the company and how much experience you have. By the time you will, those 2 years experience you will have, okay, of RA. So it depends if you want to do specialization or if you want to directly jump to nowadays in companies, it depends on how you actually work. Your communication skills, your analytical skills, those are checked instead of your qualification. But if you have the basic qualification also, you can directly jump into RA. And another factor is your company, which company you're joining. If you're joining a very good company, then you will definitely get a good package. Okay, so you have to choose your company also wisely. So experience is degree is important only, but you can do if you want, you can just start working and side by side also you can do your M-Farm. There's no issue. So all depends on
Thank you.
you. Okay, so if you want to do your post graduation, you can do that also, or you can jump into RA and then side by side you can complete your M-Farm or MBA, whatever you want to complete, like your correspondence. Nowadays, basically your experience counts in RA. Okay, anybody has any questions? So Ravi, you have joined now only.
Yes, ma'am, delayed actually.
Okay, no issues. If you have any queries, you can connect to Manvi, then we can speak if you have any questions to ask.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody? Rajesh, your queries are clear?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Kaveri, anything else from your side?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, then Ravi, if you have anything to ask, see, because you have not attended the class, so that's why I didn't ask you. But still, if you want to know something,
No, ma'am. Actually once I have gone through the recorded video
mm-hmm.
demo class.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
Anything you want to ask?
No, ma'am. Actually, I'm actually in QC now.
Mm-hmm.
Around around 10 years experience. So
Okay.
it's possible to switch to RA.
Yeah, it is possible to switch to RA. There are people I've seen who have 10 years of experience in R&D, QC. They do join in RA because
Okay.
you have the technical background with you.
Yeah.
Like because we those specifications, analytical procedures, so all those documents
Yep.
basically, so then it is easier for you to work in RA in future. So yeah, there are some companies which in internal only they shift you to from QC to RA. They can do that. So
Okay. But this training
there are
will help to
see
get.
even if you want to shift to RA, but if you take the basic knowledge also, it will be helpful for you if you still want to continue in QC. That
Mm,
training will be helpful for you in future also when
yes,
you
yes.
reach to a good position as a like manager level. That time you know the basics of all these authorities, how they work, because at that level also you should know the basics of RA. What is
Yeah.
RA actually doing?
Mhm.
Okay, so your knowledge won't go waste. So that I can assure you.
Okay, fine.
Hmm.
So this
Okay.
class is from tomorrow.
Actually, we were thinking of starting it tomorrow. Now it depends on the management. They will decide whether
Okay.
to start, if how many candidates we get, and whether to start it from tomorrow or not. Yeah.
It's a weekend class or weekdays?
Eight class only during the weekends, 7 to 9, Saturday,
Okay.
Sunday.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. Okay then. It's already time up. And thank you for your patience and time. Uh, I would welcome you all if you all are joining our course. And thanks a lot. All the best for your future. Okay. Good night for now. See you all in the class.
Thank you. Good night.
Yeah. Thank you.